Hey guys and girls, what's going on? Waterlemon77 here, doing a random run in the Binding of Isaac. After picking random, you can already see that we got Judas. Let's see how that works out for us. Hopefully well. Picking up keys, that's a very nice thing. And a pretty fun item in the first item room, if I do say so myself. A little technology too. Take that, Mr. Spider. Free secret room, or free second secret room. You'll find no complaints from me about that. Gonna get a cube of meat, a little bit of extra defense. That doesn't hurt. And only if I can find the first technology, then that'd be a pretty awesome run, considering it's not a setup challenge run or something. Where am I going here? Gotta check out the rest of the floor. I'd be crazy not to. Because there shouldn't be much floor left. And the floor that is left shouldn't be too difficult. This guy wants to play some chicken, but I don't want to play any of his games. And look at that, you never know what you might just find. Getting an envy, that's a pretty good thing. At least I think so. Looks like technology 2 is piercing shots. I maybe neglected to pick up on that before. I just thought of it, or didn't think of that as an important factor. Hopefully, like piercing shots, will work on the zombies. I don't see why not. Okay. I have to be smart there for a change. And not fires, that way that guy wouldn't break up and hit me. No bombs to look for the secret room. Not, well, would be pretty good to look for it, but okay, I scratched what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I wouldn't get any significant advantages, but I actually probably would. Okay, while this guy has to go, I want this guy to go into a certain corner. And I gotta chase him a certain way to do that. No, okay, well. We all know you want to go this way. Yeah, no, not there. I can make this work too. I can make this work. Hopefully. Well, it worked. I'll think about opening that one later. See how much money is on the floor first. Try and get an idea of how weak some of these guys are. This one should go. Okay, well, next room a little bit easier. I'm actually not going to be picking that up, because I think it will limit the amount of drops I will see of keys and bombs. That's just something that I think I'm probably a little bit too paranoid about. Now these spiders are bugging me just a little bit. I'd love to go into the curse room, but obviously if I walk in and out of there, I don't have enough health to do that. I'd be pretty much just risking finding soul hearts in the secret room, or curse room. I'd rather just play the safe game. Celtic Cross is just pretty much a why not pick up at this rate. I am going to be opening this golden chest. This is also just a why not pick up. I'm not super thrilled about that. That's okay, we'll see what the boss has in store for us. Pop up Belial like normal. And just do some running away. Try and get my distance when he's not in the fast mode. Range upgrade is not going to be useful, and the only reason to go in here is Krampus pretty much. Or how about this? Oh, it probably won't even work. Okay, well. Never mind. I just got myself 8 lives. How about that, huh? Well, with no bombs and not enough money, might as well make my way down here. Surprised I haven't got any HP ups so far. That's a slightly concerning factor for me right now. So hopefully the next bosses have something in store that will help me out. Okay, yeah, just run into that guy. Thank you, Celtic Cross. I actually did something. The invincibility lasts quite a while. At least I do have 8 extra lives if I do get hit. Something that will let me not worry as much. Well, there's nothing that way. The item room is what I'm really hoping to come across at this point. I can get bombs if I had bombs. And what an unfortunate situation. That was not what I wanted to see there, the shears. Really looking for something other than a spacebar item. Doing some running away at this point. Try and use the range of technology too, to my advantage. Oh, whoa, easy there, everybody. I'll just take a few minutes, calm down. We'll sort this out. There, that wasn't so hard. It's boss fight time. This guy's going this way, I'm going the other way. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Oh, that was a little too close. Oh, come on. There's no way that should have happened. Oh. Okay. This guy's gonna be a little trickier than... How is this fly chasing me so much? I have to worry about the spider and the fly. Okay. Okay, run away, run away. Tactical retreat there. Okay, I got 1 bomb. What is 1 bomb gonna get me? Well, it's time to find out. First things first, I'm gonna do what I did not do last time. Check out the mob trap room. Well, this is gonna be a tough round, I'll tell you that much. And from here, should be able to manage to get out of here without losing a life. At least that's what I think. I'll see what actually happens. That's what I want to happen. What actually happens tends to be quite different. I want this guy gone. Oh yeah, there's... Okay, easy. Everybody has to be just a little bit easier here. If only I had 1 more room to get a charge. Well, what's that gonna do for me? Nothing. I have to use pretty much all my resources, I think. I know a husk is not the most difficult boss in the world. Spectral tears? Oh, 10% chance, actually. I know the soul heart would help out a bit more, but I feel at this rate, I'm gonna have to take something that will help me progress in the later game too. I'm also going to use the shears here for the boss fight, because might as well. And I do have that extra heart that I can take advantage of if I need to. Hoping to not have to use it. Hoping for a nice perfect boss fight. Did I not pick up the HP upgrade on it? No, I did. Did I? Oh no, I just don't know. It'd be a shame if I didn't. And if I did, I may have wasted it with 9 lives. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to check that out later. If I did, everybody's probably yelling at me. But we made it through the floor, so that's a positive. At least it's a positive in my mind. Money is also a good thing right about now. Let's get this thing out of here. Okay, somebody's gonna have to chase me at some point. And when that happens, that's pretty much the end of the road for them. Item room is still gonna be number 1 with the money that we do have. Try and get that space for us to move around first. Spoon bender. If only this was Rebirth. Then I'd actually have something to help me out with technology. Or technology 2, I should say. Oh, that was way too close for most people's comfort, including mine. Walking guys are, I feel, less of a threat than this red one. So it's good that I finished off the red guy. And then from there, just keep your range. I like to think that they will shoot less often when you're not in their range. Could just be me, or I could have something there. This guy's gonna be pretty easy with the bookable IL damage. This better be the most amazing one of all time. Bombs are key, well. There's still some rooms left to explore. On the positive side, I do know where it is, and I do have one bomb which I will go back to using. But I want to explore other things first. Okay. Everybody could just stop firing in my direction. That would A, make the game a lot easier, and B, make me a lot happier. But it all worked out anyways. Let's get these guys at a nice, happy distance where I can use my range. Okay. I don't want to get... Did I get hit there? I may have gotten hit there. This guy has to go. No, this guy has to go. No, this guy has to go. Endless cycle. That's gonna be more valuable to me. At least I think so. Maybe. Oh. No, I kind of want golden chests at this point. And that's a golden chest, so good thing I didn't take the left hand. I am still going to be checking out the rest of the floor. Even though there may only be one room, I like to know what I'm getting into. And I'll also use that pill and see what it is. I'll do that first. Please be something really good. Range down now, that's gonna hurt half of my tears. Good news is it still works on zombies. And also, good news, hopefully, is the possibility of going into the curse room. Looking for a good pickup, such as, well, the mark or the pact or something like that. Taking that just to be, I don't know, extra safe. In case there's a spider in there and I get hit by the spider. You know, I was saying that as kind of a blind hope that there'd be one of those two things in there. But, you know what, I'm not going to complain. Sometimes you need to get a little lucky. And this may do it. Health is still the big concern, obviously. But I definitely feel in a much better position than entering this floor. Keys are... Well, I forgot to pick up the Eternal Hearts. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. Let's get out of the way. Gotta get these red flies are annoying me. Not as much as the turret though. Okay. These soul hearts are too valuable to just lose like that. Rainbow Baby might give me a little bit of that extra offense. Right now it's defense I'm more worried about. Just make sure I can somehow always hide. Okay. That went so good. I was gonna say so good until I got hit, but managed to avoid being hit. Thank you, Bomb, for taking out one of them. That's a huge help. Of course, the hearts are hiding just perfectly. There we go. One left. Just make sure we can't spawn anything. Keep moving forward. Okay, now if I were to ask for anything besides health, it would definitely be flying. Flying is very useful in many situations. But I can also hope for an HP upgrade. While damage and speed. Definitely nothing to laugh at. One of the better pickups in most situations. And probably still in this situation too, but it's not the best. The best is definitely still that health upgrade, which I could have had an Eternal Heart, still cheesing me off just a little bit. I'm making it through here without taking any damage is a very good thing. Magician is a useless card. Please be something good. Okay, well, Cuban meat. Running into war. That's just something I'm gonna have to live with, taking damage there. Also gonna have to live with that. Okay, this is not gonna be fun. Okay, wait. I'm not sure if it stacks, but hopefully it does. Not doing as much damage as I would have liked. See what we got for us. Well, call me absolutely crazy, but I can take one of these. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Can I take the other one? I can. Now let's see if we have an item in here. want to talk about a waste of lives? Well, this may be that. I don't know how I didn't lose a life there, but I didn't, and I'll be happy about that. This is definitely some of the most aggressive play I've ever done. I can only hope that it pays off. Well, these are both red. Do I really have to use a bomb just to get to these guys? I could use the nail. Okay. Nail it is. Using the nail. Okay, yeah, of course that's gonna happen. Did see that bomb. Just gotta try and get my money. I earned this money. Ain't nobody gonna take it away from me. Okay, you can take it away from me. I don't want your stinking money anymore. Oh, easy there. Well, we're definitely offensively capable of dealing with these rooms. Yeah, I know the soul heart could be useful. You don't have to tell me that. I do know. But right now I feel like the compass is also going to be useful. Especially in those later floors, which I'm still planning on going to. That's the thing. It may help you out in the short term, but you also have to plan for the long term. Don't forget the nun's habit is still something that we have. So I think it's going to be useful if I use the nail as often as possible. Look at that. Look at that. We have the money to buy soul hearts. And I still think I am 2 items away from becoming Guppy. I don't know. 9 lives. I forgot. Wasn't sure if I picked up Guppy's head or not. I did not. But that's okay. So Guppy's tail and 9 lives are the items I do have. So we'd still be looking for Guppy's paw then, and Guppy's head. Okay, you're not supposed to jump that way, but you did, and I do not like you for it. Just try and get him down to bombfly state as quickly as possible. Next plan is get rid of the neutral flies. Well, that went pretty well. Oh, this isn't going to go well. We've had too many of these rooms go well already. And this one can't go well. There's no way it can go well. Never mind. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions for the secret room, -1 because it's not by the cursed room. I'm gonna spend some bombs, hopefully find it sooner rather than later. Could be by the mob trap room. And this is the last bomb I'm gonna spend, like it or not. Hopefully this will allow me to buy something in the future, but most likely going to be greed in the next shop, so my hopes are not too high. There is an arcade. I should try and take advantage of that. Also the depths floor, nothing too crazy. So when I'm taking advantage of stuff, that's one thing that definitely needs to happen. Bye. Nail is going to definitely be used right here. That went very well. Well, not happy about that. And I'm not sure how much better it could have been. Well, it could have been a lot better. Could it have been worse? Maybe. See how much money it gives me first. Then I'll make my final evaluation. Keys are good. Well, you can have too many, but it's not likely. The shop is definitely the next trip that I'm going to be making. Let's get these guys out of here. Well, here we go. Scared of the champions. Probably should have taken some damage there. Thank you, cube of meat. Level 2 cube of meat. Oh, well. I really want to get this guy away from the keyed section, but I'm gonna open it up anyways. Gave me a soul heart, so I'm already happy about that. Telepills is good, especially on this floor, where teleporting out of the mom boss fight is something that you would want to do. Or a possible chance with a deal with the devil, and maybe even becoming Guppy all at the same time. But I'm definitely saving it for the end of the floor. I'll take a speed upgrade. Yeah, there's our greed. I was definitely expecting this. Just hoping to do enough damage before I got hit. So 2 telepills is interesting. I'm gonna use it here. Why there? Well, I want to make full use of the nun's habit. Range down. No thanks. I found pills. Why not? Because I can get nail charge back right there. Gonna be taking advantage of this and the blood bank. Taking advantage of the blood bank right away. Do I take this, which is a pretty good chance of getting a soul heart for each charge, or the nail, which is a guaranteed soul heart? I'm gonna stick with the nail, even though there are other advantages to taking the crystal ball. I think I'm just gonna stick with what is guaranteed and what is known. It's worked for us a few runs in a row now. Maybe not in a row, but it's worked a few runs for us. I'll take Skatol. Now I can't use that and charge the nail at the same time. As much as I would like to, it's just not possible. I was hoping to use the blood bank a bit more to get more soul hearts. That's not gonna happen. That just means less time spending walking back and forth. Yeah, I thought I heard the sound for the dime. I'm always happy to pick up dime. These guys, their flies are not a problem. Only the neutral one when it still is in neutral state. Get rid of that guts there. Give me that room to dodge. Ooh. The one in the... whatchamacallit? The arcade didn't work out for us, but... you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna do it. just because I think I can get through this without taking damage. And if I can, who knows what's in the red chest, could be Guppy's Paw. Unfortunately, I did take some damage, so I probably should have used the nail, but really gonna save that for the mom boss fights. Now if this is the best pill in the world, which it is not, I would have been really happy. Balls of Steel would have been great. HP upgrade would have been great. Okay, forgot to use the nail. Oh, use it right away. Get our health. Go back. Yeah, it looks like I'm only going to be able to do this one more time. Maybe two, if I looked in the arcade. Not sure. But I'm not going to be wasting too much time. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Right after this. I forgot to pick up the IV bag. Well, I'm going to be back to the boss fight just as soon as I pick up the IV bag. I'm not sure. It should get it out of the pool of items, but I'm not 100% sure if it does. But just in case. Now it is time to fight Mom. I really want to still make sure that I get everything done on the floor, just in case the Telepills is an I am error room. You never know. Doing great damage, that's for sure. We have good mobility, thanks to the nail. And this fight is almost over. Is the shot speed upgrade really going to help me out? The answer is no. A pretty obvious no. But I think the Polaroid's going to help out quite a bit. If this doesn't take us to I am error, and it didn't. Well, it's time to see how this blood bank works out now. Yeah, I can play it multiple times. Got the blood bag. And we did get a deal with the devil. Hopefully there is a Guppy's Paw. Well, this is pretty much perfect. I know I could take Brimstone, but taking Brimstone quite a bit. It's not the favorite fan item. So I'm going to stick with something just a little bit different. And plus that allows me to become Guppy, and with the technology too, we're going to be spitting out a lot of flies. Curse of the Lost, slightly bigger floor. I think that's what it means. But we do have a good old compass on our side. Forgot to be using this. From utter despair a few floors ago, thinking I wasn't going to make it out of the caves 2, or caves 1 even. Now I got a pretty good feeling about this run. I'm not sure if you would agree with that feeling, but I think I can make it work. Red hearts are going to be of no use, thanks to us owning the Polaroid. Okay, well, use it while I can. Taking damage is a shame. Okay, yeah. Happy Careful there, I almost did something that I would have regretted. You know that's what I'm looking for, the shot speed upgrade. Now if I can do one room without getting hit, this might be that room. It looks like it will be. It's definitely going to make for an effective nail use when I enter the curse. Well, I forgot that I wasn't quite at the curse room just yet. Didn't have to fight anything. Shouldn't be taking damage there. And I'll get a full... I don't know how I sometimes don't get hit on the way out. That's strange. Not complaining, not at all. Just not what I'm used to. I know I could press for another blood bag with the arcade. And yes, with Bloody Penny, there's a very good way to use, well, pretty much the own game against the game against itself, in terms of just the interactions between the Bloody Penny and the Blood Bank. Yeah. Sorry, I had to sort my thoughts out there for a bit. Oh, yeah. Forgot to always break the rocks when you are in the nail form. Double Duke of Flies. This is going to be pretty funny. Well, not funny. Kind of sad for the Duke of Flies, actually. Okay, these guys will not hit when they hurt. They will not hurt when they hit me, but they will... They will hit me with their bullets that fly out after they are destroyed. Quickly run away from Larry Jr. there. Happy to find the mob trap room, not happy to see Pageant Boy. I wanted to use that earlier, just wanted to get to a safe zone first. Obviously there was no safe zone. Was this a Cursed Lost? Might have been. Wasn't paying full attention, to be honest. But these bosses, with all their health, that just makes me stronger. These eyeballs are gonna have to go away first before I pop the nail. I'm not gonna worry about bombs, because I got my flies. And they should be doing quite a bit of damage, considering the Mark and the Pact are both on my side. Never mind, I'll use one bomb. Your creep does not affect me. On to the cathedral. I was really hoping that the boss room would be just right up there. Of course, that would be too easy. I'll go in favor of the library side. Yeah, okay, don't need to pick up pennies. I know it's pretty much just an instinct at this point, but don't need it. Might as well go in here, looking for one of those, to give me one of those. Book of Shadows might actually be pretty good too, but I don't think it's going to be better than me at this point. Let's just make sure that I don't take any dumb damage. Nacho 2 just laser beam. We can have a laser beam battle. Sorry that my flies are making it a bit unfair. On to the Isaac fight. Oh boy, that's a lot of shots being fired. I only have one orbital too. I do have that nice invincibility. Plus the nail. Plus Nun's habit. Quick little slick dodge there. Really worried about Isaac mainly. Once he's gone, these guys are much easier to deal with. Let's see what we got here. Speed and range. Oh, there's the relic. Accidentally got bumped through the door. Oh well, Spelunker's hat. I'm gonna pick up the relic. I'm gonna pick up the rosary. And Sister Maggie. And pick this up just because we're picking up everything apparently. Oh, it is not this way. It was gonna be a long way to the boss, but wasn't quite sure how long. Yeah, you're gonna pay for that one. I'm pretty sure the guy who threw that bomb already did pay, but we'll use a pill. See what type of pill we get. Telepills. Might be useful, might bring us closer, but I don't care to find out. To have that nice little secret room filled with greed. That's right, I remembered. Come on, get the other guy laser beaming. Now none of them are in laser beam form. That scares me. Just gotta get rid of this guy. Hopefully this guy goes happy laser beam time. We didn't, but Pestilence, goodbye Pestilence. Pestilence always seems to be the first one I take out. Maybe Famine, but Famine is also there. But typically it's Pestilence that needs to be the first one to go. Because he's the easiest one to eliminate first, in my opinion. That's a big relic find. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit more difficult with technology too. Can't curve your shots in. Although, I guess we can half the time, especially with Spoonbender. Yeah, I'm actually surprised how well this run ended up. Sure, got lots of great items, but I was just about ready to phone it in after the second, or on Caves 2. I know I had a lot of good items to get myself, to set myself up well in the late game, but I figured I wasn't even going to be able to get there. Well, it's looking like a nice win. Definitely gonna pop the nail, or the devil there. Can't wait to pop the nail. Just a matter of time. Mr. Blue Baby. Get nice and close, get those flies going. Yeah, I don't care if you're firing crazy amount of shots. You got lots of flies. Good damage. Well, let me just say it one more time. I am actually surprised that I made it through this run at a half decent time too. I guess playing for the late game when you have 9 lives, it turned out pretty good. Just had to use it to your use it to my advantage on the deal with the devils, but got a win. And if you like what you saw here, feel free to check out the other Isaac videos on my channel. And until next time, thanks for watching.